Hello and welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate you taking the time. So today we have a strategy that was sent in by Dennis Rooney. Dennis comes from Brooklyn, New York, but currently is in Wichita, Kansas. Big difference. Dennis, thanks very much for sending it in. He calls it Devious Dozens. I like it for multiple reasons, one of them being $100 in profit in a reasonable amount of time. That's 20%. As you know, $500 in the bankroll, typically we're looking for $50, but we're going for 100 on this one. And I've done it last night and this morning and had really good luck with this one. I think you're going to like it. Plus, it's a moving target, which is the other part that I do like. $500 in the bankroll. This comes from the bankroll, just so you know. I just wanted to set it up as Dennis had it set up. So, $5 in the first 12. So the first dozen, this is the way it starts out, okay? It's going to move and be different, but right now, $5 is the hedge bet. If we hit anything in the first dozen, it's going to be a push. This is the real bet. This is the one that we want. We want the second dozen, the second 12. Obviously, we get paid. We get paid $15. That's what we're going to net. If a third column comes in, we double our bets. Third column, which is the one that we don't want, we double our bets. But if we get the first dozen, we go up a nickel on both. Let's get rolling and see how it does. I think you're going to like what it produces. Okay, $15 is the first initial bet. Let's start making some money. So last night I was down at the casino, as you can expect, and I was playing Circle the Wagons. I made $80 on that one, guys, and then I got out of there. It took me, I don't know, probably 18, 20 minutes, and I was out of there. I know that sounds kind of stupid. I spent 20 minutes driving there, 20 minutes on the way home, but I made $80. That's good in my world. Okay, 18. It's a winner. Come right out of the gate with a winner. I love it. So many times, you know as well as I do, when you're betting two dozens like this, what happens? You get a set of greens and you follow it up with a third dozen. So you're already down 3 spins. It happens, right? But that's why you've got the bankroll. If it does, you can overcome that. So let's not go down there yet. We just won. That's a loser. That's going to be part of the win. We're going to win 2-1, which is $15 in profit. $15. That's pretty healthy. I love it. Love it. So this is the other change now. Because we won, so now we're resetting. This becomes the hedge bet. The real bet moves to the right. So now we want third 12. We want third dozen. Let's get rolling and get as many spins in as possible, because I want you to see the ups and downs of every strategy that I do so that you're well aware before you go play. But I like it. It's been working for me. I've made money every single time that I played this in practice last night and this morning. Dennis, I really like it. So thank you for sending it in. Look at that. 19. It's a push. I don't mind pushes. Okay, I'll take it. I wish I hadn't changed now, but that's not the strategy. So everything stays the same, except, as Dennis states, we go up a nickel on both. All right? Let's get going. And let's get a second and third 12. Well, actually, really, all I really want is the third 12, because that's when we actually make money, right? Well, actually, that's not true now, right? Because we're going to win $20 here. So we're going to win a nickel. Oh, there you go. Hey, we get to prove the point. So we lose $15, but we're going to win $20. Okay? We're going to win $20. So after taking it from there, that's another nickel that we're winning. I love it. Okay? So now, because again, technically it was a push, I'm still going to go up a nickel. All right, so that's a nickel that we get to put over there. That's $20 in profit. And because it's the hedge bet, we're going to go up another nickel. on both. Love it. Let's keep making money. I love this because it's 6 minutes into the video. We're already up 20 bucks. Now, maybe we've been a little bit fortunate, but I'm sure eventually here we're going to see some negative numbers. 27. I thought that was going to be greens. I really did. So, best case scenario, right? We get the hit that we're looking for. We've got 20 bucks out here. We got $15. That's a loser. So, we're going to get paid. Nice. Very nice. This all comes down. We start again. We reset. This becomes the hedge. This becomes the bet. And we just made another for $10. Well, actually, because we've got 10 and 5 there, I'm going to take it out of the bankroll here and put it right over there. We are doing exceptionally well, guys. Really are. Let's keep rolling. I'm hoping to show some of the negative side too, because at the moment it's been a push or a positive number so far. I don't think we've had a loser yet. So let's get a couple of losers just to make everything fair. Come on, you know how to do that. My new wheel has been treating me really well. I don't mind stating that this wheel is actually, it's better than I thought it was going to be, actually. So it's going to be a push, guys, as you can see here, 25. So what do we do with a push? We go up 1 nickel. Okay, just like last time. Keep everything the same, except we go up 1 nickel. You know, this wheel cost me, what, 450 bucks, whatever it was. I was pleasantly surprised with the quality and how smooth it operates and the fact that it can level itself. So now you know you're getting a truly balanced wheel. So I really like it. It's been a great asset to me. So if you're considering buying a wheel, definitely take a look at it. Great, look at that. Man, this is really kind of going almost exceptionally well. And I would love to see some more negative numbers, actually. So this is going to be a loser. So we're going to win just like that, because we had $15 out there. We're going to win 30 bucks on that one, but we lose 10, right? So we're going to win 20 bucks. If I'm not mistaken, that's another $20 that goes in the profit tray. This becomes the hedge. And again, we're always moving to the right. This becomes the bet. Yep. That's exactly where we need to be. We make sure. Yep. Perfect. All right, let's get going. It's almost making it look too easy, though. I mean, we're only 8 minutes into the video, and really we haven't seen any turbulence. So hopefully we can get a bit more of a rough ride here, so people can see exactly what's going to happen when we lose and how well it recovers, because that's the key. Wow. Okay. That's okay, right? I mean, I don't mind showing that as well. It's a push. This is the hedge bet. So we're going to go up a nickel on both, and we're going to keep rolling. Now, I'm kind of hoping that we get maybe a green or a couple of third 12 numbers. And you know that can happen. We've all been on the table when you've been betting 2 areas and the third area comes in back to back. So let's do that so that we can show, okay, don't get me wrong, it's a positive. So we lose 15, but because we went up a nickel, we're going to win 5 bucks. So the hedge bet actually turns out to be a positive, right? Which is probably the way that Dennis wanted it to. So with that, because it's, again, the hedge, we're going to take the win and say thank you, put another nickel in the profit, but again, we're going to go up. And this one, we're going to go up a nickel too. So now we've got 15 there, and now we've got $20 over here. All right, because we're going up a nickel on each. And with that, let's get going. So you're always moving in the right direction with this strategy, and you're a moving target. You're not staying on the same 2 12s. That's the part that I like very much, because you can get in a really nice rhythm where you're always winning. And right now, we're in that rhythm. 12, look at that. Again, another nice winner. We got 15 bucks over here. We come over here, and then we're gonna pick up another 10 bucks. So that's $10 worth of profit, guys. Putting it right over there. Now we're gonna go to $20 here and 25 over here. Until we hit our $100. Once we get our $100 over there in the profit, we reset down to base. So that's the other part as well. So a couple of moving parts, but I think you appreciate all of them, because I know I do, because I don't want to be a standing target. And this way it gets us to our goal sooner rather than later. I don't want to be here forever. And right now we're at 11 minutes, just over 11 minutes. So you get to 15 to 20 minutes is kind of my ideal for hitting the goal and moving on. Boy, oh boy, I am so happy that we moved the way we moved, because I think we've just hit 3 in a row in the first dozen. So, and that's to our advantage. It's not the best case scenario. This would have been the best case, but I'm happy with the result. So we've got 20 bucks over here. So we're going to get paid 40 bucks. 25, 30, and 40. That is fantastic. And I'm just going to take a quick peek to see where we are. All right, so let me put that over here. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so there's the 400, there's the 100. So that's our original bankroll. And this is profit. Now, as I said earlier, yeah, we're still a nickel away. Okay, and that nickel is important to me, so I want it. All right, so we're at 95 bucks. We're doing really exceptionally well. Now, you know, because it's a nickel off, you could argue and say, hey, look, don't be greedy. Take the 95 and be happy. And the truth is, just like yesterday, right, with the other strategy, I walked out of there with 80 bucks and I felt good about it. I didn't need the 100, you know? So personally, I would walk away with this and say, hey, I'm only 12 minutes into it and I've done exceptionally well. So what I would do though, if I wanted to continue playing for whatever reason, I would reset. I'm happy with what we've already achieved. Okay? So I would reset, and just like last time, I would say, okay, I've achieved my goal. This becomes the hedge. This becomes the bet. That's what I would do. Dennis, please correct me in the comments if you think anything different. We are up 90 bucks. I would reset and start again. And if I want to go for another win. So because we've got the time, I'm going to put that over there as our first session. And I want to do another session, and hopefully this time I can get to 100 bucks. Let's get going. You know, if I do really well this time, Dennis is probably going to come back. Yeah, that's exactly right. I would have done the same. But if I lose this one, you know what Dennis is going to say. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. But no, if you could instruct us, Dennis, what your thoughts are when you get close enough like this to 90 bucks, or would you just kind of reset and move on? 26 is the number. And look at that. Guys, come on. This is just crazy. We are getting good numbers. And you know as well as I do, it happens that way. So I'm not gonna whine about it. I'm just gonna be happy about it. So I'm just gonna pay that out. We just made 15 bucks. All right, and of course now this becomes the hedge. This becomes the bet. And I'm gonna put $10, actually $15 over there in the profit trade for this session. Let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get before we start seeing some turbulence. I'd like to see some bad numbers so that we can show both sides to every strategy. Okay. Again, hopefully everybody gets a great weekend going on here, guys. We've got beautiful sunshine in the Midwest, and it makes it a lot easier to get up in the morning when you've got that sun coming through the window. 27. It's a positive, okay? It's not a negative. We don't lose a thing. We just push. But what we do, we go up a nickel on each. Because now it makes them winners. It makes them both winners. If we hit right back on the third dozen, we actually make money this time around. So I don't mind that upgrade at all. A nickel on both goes up if we get the hedge bet. Because the goal is to get our $100 and get out as quickly as possible. But for March in the Midwest, when you get 30 or above, you're pretty happy about it. 30 degrees and above, it's a great day. So first, this is the first time I think we've had some turbulence. We lose on both, right? We had $10 over here and we had 15 over here. 10 and 15. Loser. So with that case scenario, we double up. We go $20 on the third and $30 on the first. That's the first time we've had some really bad luck. But it happens. So let's see if we can do that again just to see, okay, you can get back-to-back bad dozens as well, right? But most times you're going to get one or the other. We'll see. Come on. That's the great thing about the wheel, is that it's so smooth that it just keeps rolling. Takes the spins a little longer. 6. Solid number. Love it because it's the winning bet number. We would have won on either one because we've already upgraded. But I prefer to hit this one because that's where we get the maximum payout. So we lose 20, but we won 30. So we're going to win $60. So there's 20, 30. So I'm just going to take it in green, guys. So 30 and 30, $60. Love it. And of course, we're going to reset, right? So this all comes down. $5 goes there. $10 goes there because we keep moving to the right. That was the bet. This now becomes the bet. This becomes the hedge. Nice. Just love it when a plan comes together. Let me just make sure I got all my ducks in a row here, guys. I believe that should be 400. And I believe it is. And we are up a nickel. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to keep rolling so I don't waste any time. 75. Yep, we're up $15. That's another $15 goes in the profit tray. So now we're up $30 on this session. Put that over there. 28. Okay, that's a loser. Good. So we lose right out of the gate and we double up. So we go from 5 to 10 to 20. Let's get going. Trying to speed things up here so we can get 2 full sessions in. We're only 18 minutes into the video, so I know we can get this done. So that's our first loss. We doubled up. Hopefully we can hit now, but if we can't, we just go ahead and double up again. We haven't had any greens yet, so maybe it's time to get a set of greens. 16. That's okay. We're going to get a hedge. Yeah, this is a winner. Nice. A true winner. We would have won on both sides, but either way, it doesn't matter. That one's a loser. So we're going to win. That is fantastic. This becomes the hedge. That becomes the bet. And we just put another $15. So now I believe we're up $45. I love that. Let's keep going. Let me make sure I'm right. Yep, perfect. Man, I like it, Dennis. I really do. As I said, I have not lost in practice so far. I plan to take this strategy I'm taking it to the casino this afternoon, just so you know. So I'll have live content on it. 35, love 35 because it's going to be the bet. We're going to win $15 here. We're going to take that one because that one's a loser. And we're going to get paid $20. That's another $15. This becomes the hedge. First dozen becomes the bet. Fantastic. Love it. All right, and now I think we're up $60. 90, was that 90 or 95? I think it was 95 bucks that we were up on the first session. So let's try to get a 105 and call it a nice even 200 bucks for the day. 36. Okay, you know as well as I do, that's a push, right? Because that's going to get paid 2 to 1. Everything stays the same except we go up a nickel on both. Let's go the opposite way now. See if we can get some different numbers. Even though we've been doing very well with the way the wheel has been treating us. So, and again, that wheel, I'm bragging about it because it's like a new toy to me. Just love it to death. I really do. I rolled the old one, okay, and the noise that it makes is just. I can understand how people were getting kind of like, ugh, it gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves whenever I do it now. Sometimes I take it on the road with me because that's the one that's easily I can travel with it. 33. Okay, this one's going to be a winner. This one's going to be a loser. So we're going to pick up a nickel here. So that's what I like about the upgrade on that. As soon as you get a push on it, you put a nickel on both and you make money on the next time that you win. So I love that. So that's another nickel that goes over into the profit center. And again, because that was the original bet, we go up a nickel because that's still the hedge. Even though we're winning money on it, we go up a nickel on both and we get going. I don't mind that. Even the hedge becomes a winner on the second hit. So I like that as well, Dennis. A lot of moving parts. As long as you're aware of what you're doing, this is a pretty simple strategy. 1. There it is. There it is. You know what I'm going to say now. I mean, that is just beautiful. Absolutely amazing. I love it when a plan comes together. I really do, when you can get it without being all in every single time. So with that, I believe we've already hit our goal personally, guys. So I'm just going to count up and see where we are. Yep. So with that, wow. Yep. There is our 500 bucks. This is again profit. 80, 90. And with this one, I could just keep playing, guys, but what's the point, right? I mean, I've done exceptionally well. Why push my luck, right? I'll come back and redo and do it again. So we're at 95 here and we're at 90 over here. 2 sessions. You saw it firsthand. We're at 23 minutes. I don't think you can ask for much more than that. I really like this, Dennis. Thank you very much. And I'll give you an update on when I get live content. But really appreciate the time. You know, I always appreciate everybody taking the time to see it all the way through to the end. We will catch you later. Have a good weekend.